So I'm in downtown Minneapolis and I just wanted to do a video for you guys and kind of talk about the concept of when one door closes, the right one opens. And so I'm at Field Collective in downtown Minneapolis and I just want to give you a tour of this location. This will be the headquarters for Premium for the next 6 months as I go through this cohort powered by Google for Startups. So just a quick overview of the space. I don't want to get too much into other people's office spaces, but this is a common area here. That's where I was getting some work done. So I actually walked back here for the first time today. I haven't done my official orientation tour yet. This is actually a content studio. Podcasting, video production, conference rooms. I'm a firm believer of that. If something's meant to be, it's going to happen. And I believe that when you're in line with your calling, what you're meant to do, or what the universe wants you to do, when you're in laws with the universe, everything you want to happen will happen. You don't get to control the timeline though, right? You don't necessarily get to control the people or company that it happens with, but whatever you're trying to do essentially will happen as long as you're in alignment with what you're supposed to do. So the example I want to give today is that I had, like a lot of you know, I've been in a lot of different industries, fashion, film, live entertainment. And so basically to enhance the live entertainment industry, I ended up getting into tech, and tech was a field that I wasn't familiar with, meaning I wasn't a developer. I'm actually taking a boot camp now, so I will be a full stack developer when I'm done with that. But I wasn't a developer, and just being in Minnesota, I didn't see any black developers, programmers. I didn't see any black investors. I didn't see really any diversity within the tech ecosystem, and the ecosystem period was new to me. And I had applied for what they call a incubator or a cohort, and I won't say the name of it, but pretty much I didn't get in, and I was a little disappointed. But once again, like I said, I believe in what I believe in, so the human part of me is of course disappointed that I didn't get in. But I actually ended up having a meeting with them afterwards because they were interested in my company. They just didn't feel it was right for the cohort, so we had a meeting, and pretty much they were the people that I met with. They were extremely interested in Premium and the direction that I was trying to take it, and thought it was genius and a no-brainer. They just didn't feel like their resources that they had to provide were necessarily a fit for what I needed. So once again, it felt good to get the feedback that it was a great company, but it still doesn't feel great to have gotten in, and then a couple months later I end up getting into this program, Fuel Collective, diverse fellowship cohort, powered by Google for Startups. And I think it's going to be a really great program over the next 6 months. I enjoy speaking with every single one of the other members. So there was 5 of us chosen. So I was one out of the 5. Everybody's company is completely different, but we all have the same drive, and we all have, some of the same obstacles, being a startup, being an entrepreneur. And so I'm actually very excited and I don't know, just curious to see like what the next 6 months are going to be like. So special shout out to Kyle and Don, the founders of Fuel Collective, and special shout out to Google for Startups. But the moral of the story is, if I would have quit or been mad or lashed out after I didn't get into the first situation, that would have more so reflected on me, and I probably wouldn't have gotten to this situation, because everybody's connected. You don't know who knows who. And if I would have just been depressed or gave up or felt like I didn't fit in, or just took the approach of I'm never going to apply for anyone again, I wouldn't be in this position today. So I knew my company was right. I knew what I was doing was right. And I was able to accept humbly that I wasn't a fit for the first one I applied for, but now I'm in this one, and I think this is actually the best space for me to be in, better than the first one. And that's what the first cohort said as well, that they love the company, but their resources, they didn't have the resources to support what I'm trying to do. So the moral of the story is, when one door closes, the right one opens. It took my whole life to become who I always said I was going to be.